Has anyone seen the drama Adolescence?
Yeah.
You have, right? Great.
Yeah.
So Ashley Walters, what's his name in So Solid? Ashley Walters.
Ashley
D. Yeah, I couldn't remember. So he plays a police officer. There are going to be spoilers here, so people that are watching this back.
I ain't even seen it.
Well, you're going to watch it.
I mean, I watched all of it. It's been out for a
They weren't
while.
going to watch it. Now they're going to say spoilers.
Listen, it's your first day, blacks.
They weren't even going to watch it.
We got man that haven't even seen Endgame in this place here,
Right.
Marvel. So I'm talking my thing. So again, for people that are going to be watching this back, this is spoilers. So you might need to just skip forward about 10 minutes. But anyway, so
10 minutes for us.
He's got
The whole show. I'm not even gonna watch it no more.
He plays a police. He plays a police officer. There was a big crime that was committed, and there is a lot of hype about it because it relates kind of to the misogynistic views that some influencers have. Namely the one Andrew Tate, as a Tristan Tate, I think his brother is, and then there's a few others that preach it. The reason why I bring it up is that Joey Barton made a comment. So Joey Barton is an ex-footballer turned into a pundit for a while.
Football.
Played for your club.
He played football.
I'm not into football and I knew that.
He made a comment basically saying because the whole thing is about knife crime. He made a comment saying that the person who casted the boy who stabbed the girl basically was too scared to cast the right person. The right person being a black boy due to whatever reason. So what's you guys' thoughts on that?
What was the actual race of the person who did the stabbing in the picture?
White.
A white you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a white guy on a white girl.
A white guy and a white girl?
Yeah.
Which happens every single day in England. So I don't understand. Joe Biden likes this stuff though, innit? He likes to come in and try and find a controversial angle and bring some. That's how he said the other day, has Africa produced a defender better than Carragher? You're like, really?
Yeah,
this is what we're gonna do? So, but that stuff there, I can't lie though. Producers are afraid to rattle black people. They are afraid to say, because people can say, why did the black boy have to stab her? And that will cause something. So there is an element of that. But when it comes from Joey Barton, you can see his agenda behind it.
You know what? I agree with you 100%. I think, and well done. Well done. That
Uncle over there.
It could be anyone, but you're right. I think they were nervous to do it because black folk will complain. Why did you put a black?
I don't
Bruv,
necessarily
it
think.
will happen.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? Watching it back, right? And they're gonna say something a bit controversial, and I think he actually says he didn't feel comfortable doing the role. If I remember right, I've heard somewhere that Ashley Walters didn't feel comfortable doing the role. I don't think he should have been the investigating officer. I don't. In my vision, I suppose of the thing, I just didn't see him being an investigative officer in such a big crime that would have happened.
Why?
Wait.
I didn't feel that.
What should he have been then?
I don't know what parole I would have given him. I mean, even if he was second in command, I probably would have felt.
Well, why second and not the top man?
I know. Again, like I said, it's slightly controversial, but it's exactly how I visioned it. I just said to myself, I just didn't see. He was so high powered, and it was like, would that really be happening? I'm like, no, I don't think it would.
And you know what? That's TV. Like they do these things because they think diversity is putting a black person in a higher position. And then we're happy to see diverse and black people can aspire to be a police commissioner. But diversity and true character nature is you cast them where you would find them. Like you said, a high profile case, ain't no black people coming to the camera talking about, and we've investigated Sirelli. Nah, fam.
Yeah.
They're putting the best of the best on that. And this country, whether you like it or not, as a family member who, if a white person gets stabbed, white people want to see that white people are on the job. They don't really want to watch a black family like they're getting him on the job. Same way as a black person, you want a white person on the job because you're thinking they're taking it seriously.
But isn't that the purpose of them doing that? Putting the black guy in the role where he's influential and then putting a white person or the white kid in a position that he's the villain or that. Isn't that the whole purpose
But
of
you have to establish it. You can't just throw it in our face. You have to establish why he got that position.
Yeah, but
how
if
did
you
he
do that,
even get there?
it's going
You
to
know
be
what
6
I mean?
months long. It'll be a
Fair
series.
enough, but you have to give that backstory because to us it's like, how did he get that job?
You know what?
That's how I felt.
Nah. You know what? I'm banned that because that means you're not on having for example, a black Superman. You see, you're the type of man. Like, if they bring out a black Superman,
what are you talking about?
all of a sudden,
Hey, have you
Superman
noticed?
ain't black.
Have you noticed? Yeah, black superheroes save their immediate situation and environment. White superheroes save the world.
Yeah.
You don't save You know what I'm saying? When the world is falling down, they don't call lightning guy. They're calling the big.
Hey, come on. Green Lantern was doing his thing.
We don't save the world. Like,
Green Lantern was doing his thing.
It's right when he says it. You know,
No,
was it
not
Black
really.
Lightning?
There has been a couple that
No,
have
Black
saved.
Lightning was saving the ends. He weren't saving.
But that's what they call it.
Green Lantern as a superhero was.
the world is never at stake.
No, there was one where the universe was at stake. Adam Bashir, who was, I can't remember what he is, but he's one of the most powerful superheroes in Marvel. But again, you'd have to be reading comics to know.
Adam,
that.
the one that The Rock did.
No. That's
Black Adam.
That's a Black Adam.
Yeah.
Is it Adam Bashir? Which one?
Look, I'm not going to get into it because we've
know what?
got things to do.
If anyone else is bored, you can switch over.
Wow.
I ain't got a clue what they're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm just with you on this.
Yeah, just relax there. The reason why I mentioned what's his name, Joey Barton, is because a few years ago, his brother, I'm going to get the names, Michael Barton, murdered a black boy, Anthony Walker. And I always make sure that I say the people's names that have been murdered. Anthony Walker. And this is why the irony of what Joey Barton has said is so prevalent. So that's why I wanted to mention it.
And I don't blame him, because when knife crime happens, they so plaster with black faces. You honestly, because I gig out of London. So when I'm gigging in Manchester, like, is it safe in London? I'm like, yeah. Because they see these things and think that's what's going on. So to them, it's like, well, I remember during the film, my friend, she gave notes to the director that the brothers were fighting, the two characters. And his notes were, well, wouldn't they just stab each other? Right. And you're like, black boys can fight without stabbing you, you know? But to them, that's the reality.
That's the perception.